Val Kilmer was once Hollywood's golden boy, with a career that spanned decades and an iconic status that few could rival. But behind the fame and fortune lies a story of unexpected twists, one that has left his family grappling with emotions as complicated as his legacy. What's really at stake here? Let's take a closer look at the legacy Val Kilmer has left behind, and why it's causing such a stir among those closest to him. But before we get into all of that, let's take a step back and meet the man who made us fall in love with Batman. Born on December 31st, 1959 in the bustling city of Los Angeles, Val Kilmer entered a family marked by its complexities. He was the middle child among three brothers, navigating a household filled with challenges. When Val was just 9 years old, his parents' marriage came to an end, leaving a lasting impact on his young mind. Rather than succumbing to despair, he turned to art as an outlet. Even as a boy, Val found solace in literature, poetry, and acting, channeling his emotions into creative pursuits that would later define his life. Val's natural talent for performance became evident early on. During his time at Chatsworth High School, he began to shine in ways that could not be ignored. He became known not just for his acting, but for the remarkable performances he delivered alongside notable classmates like Kevin Spacey and Mare Winningham. These peers, who later achieved fame themselves, shared the stage with Val, fueling his passion for the arts and building his self-assurance. The stage became his sanctuary, a place where his talent could flourish and his dreams began to take shape. It was not long before Val outgrew the small stages of his high school. His ambition pushed him to aim higher, leading him to audition for the renowned Juilliard School in New York City. Val's dedication and innate skill paid off as he earned a place at Juilliard, becoming the youngest student ever admitted at the time. This was no small feat, considering the institution's reputation for nurturing some of the finest talents in the performing arts. At Juilliard, Val immersed himself in a rigorous environment that honed his craft. The school not only sharpened his acting skills, but also provided a platform for his literary passions. He delved into writing and playwriting, further expanding his artistic endeavors. In 1983, he published a book of poetry titled My Eden After Burns. This work demonstrated his ability to express himself creatively beyond the boundaries of acting. Val's early life was marked by a constant quest for self-expression and growth. He was not content to simply follow the path laid out for him. Instead, he forged his own way, guided by his passions and ambitions. Whether it was performing on stage, writing poetry, or exploring new artistic avenues, Val approached everything he did with a sense of purpose and authenticity. His relationship with his brothers also played a significant role in his development. The bond they shared was both supportive and competitive, driving him to constantly improve himself. This sibling dynamic helped shape his work ethic and determination, traits that would serve him well in the years to come. By the time Val Kilmer reached adulthood, he had already laid the groundwork for a remarkable career. After completing his studies, Val Kilmer actively sought out opportunities to make a name for himself. Rather than diving directly into the glitz of Hollywood, he chose the stage as his starting point, immersing himself in the rigorous demands of Broadway. Each role, no matter how small, became a stepping stone. These early performances sharpened his skills and prepared him for the challenges of the entertainment industry. While many actors long for a glamorous start, Val's journey began humbly with a commercial for Trident chewing gum. This first on-screen appearance, though modest, marked the beginning of his path to stardom. Val's persistence soon led him to the silver screen, where he began taking on smaller roles in films. Although these early appearances did not immediately catapult him to fame, they allowed him to build experience and prove his talent. His hard work paid off when he landed a breakthrough role that would define his career for years to come. In 1986, Val Kilmer's life changed forever when he was cast as the cocky yet charming Iceman in the blockbuster film Top Gun. His portrayal of the confident naval aviator made a lasting impression on audiences and critics alike. The film's massive success turned Val into an overnight sensation. His character became a cultural icon, and Top Gun solidified his place in Hollywood. This role was more than a career milestone. It was a declaration of his arrival on the global stage. Following the success of Top Gun, Val's career gained momentum at an extraordinary pace. He quickly became one of the most sought-after actors of his generation, known for his ability to bring depth and charisma to his roles. In 1991, he took on the demanding role of Jim Morrison in the biographical film The Doors. Not only did Val portray the enigmatic rock star, but he also performed Morrison's songs himself. His dedication to capturing Morrison's essence earned him widespread praise, further cementing his reputation as a versatile and committed actor. Val's ability to transform into his characters set him apart from his peers. He did not simply play roles, he inhabited them. This dedication was evident in 1995 when he starred in the critically acclaimed crime drama Heat. Sharing the screen with acting legends Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, Val played Chris Shiherlis, a conflicted and skilled criminal. His performance brought a layer of emotional depth to the film, which became a box office success and a cinematic classic. That same year, Val donned the iconic cape and cowl of Batman in Batman Forever. Stepping into the role of the Dark Knight was a monumental task, but Val embraced the challenge. His portrayal of the brooding superhero resonated with audiences, and the film became a commercial hit. This role allowed Val to reach an even wider audience and further established him as a leading man in Hollywood. Val continued to showcase his versatility with diverse roles, including his performance in The Saint in 1997. Playing Simon Templar, a master of disguise and cunning, Val demonstrated his ability to balance action, intrigue, and wit. The film's commercial success highlighted his enduring appeal and solidified his status as a box office draw. His performance in The Saint earned him a substantial $9 million, reflecting the high regard in which he was held by studios and audiences alike. By the late 1990s, Val Kilmer had become one of the highest-paid actors in the industry. His career was not just defined by his talent, but also by his strategic approach to selecting roles. Val carefully chose projects that combined artistic value with commercial potential, ensuring both critical acclaim and financial success. Over the years, he accumulated more than $40 million from his work in major films. In addition to his on-screen achievements, Val has shown a keen eye for investments. He owns a sprawling ranch in New Mexico, a property that serves as both a financial asset and a personal retreat. The ranch offers him a place to recharge and connect with nature, away from the fast-paced world of Hollywood. His investments, coupled with residual income from his films through broadcasting rights and streaming platforms, have provided him with long-term financial stability. What sets Val apart is his relentless passion for his craft. He continues to immerse himself in challenging roles that push his boundaries as an actor. His ability to adapt to different genres and characters has kept his career dynamic and engaging. Whether portraying a rock legend, a superhero, or a criminal mastermind, Val brings an intensity and authenticity to his performances that captivate audiences. But make no mistake, Val Kilmer's life has not been all smooth sailing. Behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood lies a story of struggle, perseverance, and resilience. Despite his many successes, Kilmer has faced challenges that tested him on every level. One of the most significant turning points in Kilmer's life came in 2015, when he received a diagnosis that changed everything. Throat cancer, a condition that threatened not only his health but his career, tested him like never before. For an actor whose voice was a cornerstone of his craft, this diagnosis was especially devastating. Known for his commanding performances and iconic lines, Kilmer suddenly found himself fighting to preserve not just his life, but his ability to express himself. Determined not to let the disease take everything away, Kilmer embarked on a rigorous treatment journey. He underwent chemotherapy and radiation therapy, procedures that drained his energy but not his spirit. When those treatments were not enough, he turned to surgery. A tracheotomy was performed, a procedure that ultimately saved his life, but left him with a gravelly, weakened voice. For most people, this might have been a breaking point, but not for Kilmer. Instead of retreating, he adapted. Art became his lifeline, a way to pour out his emotions and channel his struggles into something beautiful. Painting was not new to him, but during these years, it became a focal point of his life. Kilmer's art, often colorful and deeply personal, was displayed in galleries, drawing the admiration of fans and critics alike. His works told stories of resilience and hope, allowing him to communicate in ways words could no longer achieve. As he immersed himself in painting, Kilmer also turned to writing. He penned a memoir titled I'm Your Huckleberry, a nod to one of his most famous lines from Tombstone. The book became an intimate window into his life, filled with anecdotes from his childhood, tales from his Hollywood days, and raw reflections on his battle with cancer. Writing allowed him to share his journey on his own terms, and readers were moved by his honesty and courage. The memoir became a bestseller, solidifying Kilmer's ability to connect with people even in the face of personal struggles. Technology also stepped in to support Kilmer during this time. Advances in artificial intelligence enabled a company to recreate his voice, giving him a way to communicate more effectively and even continue working as an actor. This breakthrough technology became a game changer, proving that innovation and determination could overcome even the most significant obstacles. One of the most memorable moments in Kilmer's career came in 2022, when he made his triumphant return to the big screen in Top Gun: Maverick. Reprising his role as Iceman, Kilmer delivered a performance that was both nostalgic and deeply moving. The scenes featuring him were not just about a beloved character, but a reflection of his real-life journey. His appearance reminded audiences of the strength it takes to persevere, and his reunion with Tom Cruise was one of the most talked-about moments in cinema that year. Beyond his health challenges, Kilmer faced other obstacles that tested his resilience. Hollywood is not always forgiving, and Kilmer's reputation for being outspoken and meticulous sometimes worked against him. While some viewed him as difficult to work with, others recognized his unwavering commitment to his craft. This duality made his career journey even more complex. But Kilmer always stayed true to himself. Val Kilmer's legacy is not confined to the roles he played on screen or his contributions to the world of art. He leaves behind something far more meaningful: his love, creativity, and devotion to his family. These elements define who he is beyond his Hollywood fame, creating a lasting impact that extends far beyond his career and artistic pursuits. Kilmer's two children, Mercedes and Jack, are at the center of his legacy. These two talented young individuals have been his emotional anchor, especially during his toughest times. When Kilmer was diagnosed with throat cancer, they stood by his side through every step of the journey, offering him unwavering support. The bond between Kilmer and his children is a testament to the strong family foundation that has been a part of his life from the very beginning. Mercedes, Kilmer's daughter, once expressed, "My father is the strongest person I know. Despite facing many challenges, he always puts family first." This sentiment speaks to the very core of Kilmer's character. His family meant everything to him, and they were by his side through the highs and lows. Kilmer's children, now both young adults, share their father's passion for the arts, and they have found ways to continue his legacy. Whether through their own creative projects or by carrying on Kilmer's artistic vision, they are determined to honor their father's love for creativity. Despite his battle with cancer, Val Kilmer has remained committed to his craft and his family. His health may have slowed him down, but it has not dulled his passion for creating. He has found solace in spending time with his children, often sharing his love for old films or discussing the world of art with them. Jack, his son, has openly admitted that Kilmer is his greatest inspiration in acting. Mercedes, on the other hand, has shared how her father's simple yet profound advice continues to give her strength, both in her career and in her personal life. Kilmer's love for his children is evident in everything he does. One of his greatest joys in life is creating art with them. Together they have worked on several projects, blending their individual talents into something that reflects their shared creativity and familial bond. The art exhibitions that showcase their work have become a way for the family to connect and celebrate their shared love for the arts. However, there is another side to Kilmer's legacy that continues to shape the way people view him: his generosity. In an unexpected move, Val Kilmer chose to donate his beloved New Mexico ranch to an art fund aimed at supporting young artists. This decision, while admirable, was also difficult for his family, particularly Mercedes. Having spent many childhood summers at the ranch, Mercedes saw the property as more than just land. It was a sanctuary, a place of family memories. She described it as the most precious place in my life. and although she understood her father's decision to support the arts, she admitted feeling the sting of loss when she realized she could no longer call the ranch her own. Kilmer's decision to donate the ranch was a reflection of his deep commitment to the arts and his desire to leave a legacy that would benefit others. It was not about material possessions. It was about fostering creativity and supporting young artists. In his mind, the ranch would serve as a hub of inspiration and opportunity for future generations, providing them with the resources they need to pursue their own artistic dreams. Kilmer's act of generosity speaks volumes about his character, as it underscores his belief in the transformative power of art and his commitment to giving back to the community. Kilmer's son, Jack, has received a different form of inheritance. Rather than receiving the ranch, Jack has been tasked with managing the copyrights to his father's vast body of work. Kilmer's films, such as Top Gun, Batman Forever, and The Doors, are not only iconic pieces of cinema, but also valuable assets that continue to generate income. For Jack, managing these copyrights is both a responsibility and a challenge. As the son of one of Hollywood's most iconic actors, Jack feels the weight of preserving his father's legacy. He has said, "My father's career is the greatest inspiration in my life, but stepping into this role is daunting. It is not just a family thing. I feel the weight of doing it justice." Jack's role in managing his father's legacy is not an easy one. The expectations placed on him are immense, and he must ensure that Kilmer's work maintains its cultural and financial value for years to come. The pressure to uphold his father's legacy is something Jack takes very seriously, and it serves as a reminder of the profound impact Kilmer has had on the entertainment world. Perhaps the most profound aspect of Kilmer's legacy is his decision to donate a substantial portion of his wealth to cancer research. Having personally battled throat cancer, he understood the struggles that many individuals facing similar battles endure. Kilmer hopes that his charitable contributions will provide hope, resources, and support to those who need it the most. However, this decision has not been without its complications. Some members of Kilmer's family have expressed feelings of confusion and disappointment as they expected a more balanced distribution of his estate. While this choice has certainly sparked tension, it is important to note that Kilmer's philanthropic efforts are rooted in his deep compassion for others. For Kilmer, his wealth was not simply something to be passed on to his family. Instead, he sought to use it to help others, particularly those affected by the same disease he fought so hard to overcome. His children, Mercedes and Jack, continue to honor their father's memory by living according to the values he instilled in them. They both share their father's artistic talents and commitment to the arts. Mercedes and Jack are determined to carry forward the legacy their father created, drawing inspiration from his journey. For them, Kilmer is not just a father. They view him as a symbol of passion, perseverance, and unwavering strength. They have taken on the responsibility of preserving his artistic contributions, ensuring that his legacy continues to inspire future generations. Even as Kilmer navigates the challenges of aging and illness, he maintains a sense of purpose. His creativity remains a central part of his life, and he continues to work on meaningful projects that reflect his passion for art and helping others. Whether he is producing art, engaging with the community, or supporting charitable causes, Val Kilmer has lived a life filled with passion, purpose, and a deep commitment to helping others, and his legacy will continue to inspire all who learn about his story.